Previously on Dragon's Blood.
Fulric doesn't seem to notice anything, but Rudy, as he looks around, checking out the surroundings to make sure that everything's okay, that the chest isn't trapped or seemingly trapped in any way. You look up at the ceiling, and as you do, there are 3 swarms of spiders drop down to the floor in front of you. Everybody roll initiative.
I want to thank you all for what you have done for the nursery. What you've done today was no small task. And so, for your bravery, I wish to bestow upon you a reward.
And then he reaches into his satchel. He pulls out some kind of strange bag and hands it to Estelle.
Oh. Thank you.
Estelle, was it?
Yes, that is I.
You look like you know your way around the arcane arts. This bag is a special bag. It holds powerful magic. Use it well in your journey.
Thank you. I speak on behalf of all of us, greatly appreciate it.
And Jackin turns to Sarkon again and says, these travelers, they came with some camels. They were heading on their way to Rock. Sarkon kind of furrows his brow for a moment.
I've been to the stable recently, and there were no camels there.
Jackin turns to all of you with a surprised look on his face, and then hangs his head in shame, crestfallen that your mounts have been lost.
Well, that's lovely.
Sarkon lets out a loud, boisterous laugh before saying,
Fret not, for I have a good friend who's on his way here right now, and he'll take you to Rock.
says, I'm going to be having my hands full training this little guy for the pits. But I couldn't have done this without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you have done for me.
You're more than welcome.
I don't know what your journey is going to entail for you all once you get to Rock. However, in a year's time, Heart's Blood should be ready for the minor leagues in the pits in Krakow. I hope to see all of you there.
Wouldn't miss it.
Well, I don't want to keep you all. I'm sorry that I can't go with you. But I wish you all much luck in your adventures.
Thank you, Jack, and you've become a dear friend.
Until we meet again.
again. Hopefully you'll be a free man.
How long do you figure it'll take you to get them up and going? Ready for the pits?
It'll take a year of training.
Good luck.
Thank you. We'll both need it. And good luck to you all. Until we meet again in a year in Krakow.
Till then, my friend.
5 of you go your separate ways, leaving Jackin and Heart's Blood in the Oasis to begin their training.
You are watching a Tavern Tales and Treasures production. Inspired by a novel written by Jane Yolen. These are the heroes of our tale. Cordell Dixie, a halfling rogue driven to find his mentor. Shatari, a tiefling bard, who is a fugitive on the run. Estelle Neres, a moon elf rogue and master of poison set on revenge. Rudy McForgebeard, a dwarven barbarian who is in search of the rarest ore in existence. Ulrich Arnar, a gold dragon-born fighter who is in search of his heritage and roots. Their fate rests in the claws of the evil dungeon master, Visago. Watch closely as the tale unfolds, for this is
Dragon's blood.
The 5 of you stand before Ardrew, who's waiting ever so patiently for everybody to get aboard the wagon.
Is it morning?
Everybody- It is morning.
Okay.
It's late morning.
Okay.
I would say like closer to 11. And it is March 6th, 2506. So, what's everybody doing?
I'll load up.
Okay. So Cordell gets onto the wagon.
I think we'll all follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody.
Hang on, I got somebody's at my door. Hang on.
Okay. Well, all of you get on the wagon. Ardrew gets in the driver's seat and starts wheeling off down the road. She's not supposed to be. You start heading north on one of the main arteries through Ostar 4. And the travel is long. It takes you most of the day to get back past the first village that you guys had arrived at, where the landing pad was that your ship came to. And it starts getting dark.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that.
So, as I was saying, it takes you most of the day to get past the initial village you guys had come to when you first landed on the planet. And boop. Unblindfold everyone. As you're traveling down the road, and you get past the village, several hundred miles down the road from the initial village where you guys landed on the planet, you're suddenly struck by a severe sandstorm, and visibility is almost zero. You have to struggle and strain to see through the clouds of sand, and the wind is roaring and it's very loud. I want everybody to make a perception check.
That's the rude.
You're a haboo.
That's the rude.
Darude, as in Darude Sandstorm. It's an old meme and song.
Perception check, correct?
Perception, yes. You are trying to see through the sand to find shelter of some kind.
Get to deal with these kind of storms in Arizona. They're not fun.
I imagine this is what my brain looked like.
Far less circus music.
The monkey clapping cymbals.
There you go.
Okay, so Estelle notices off in the distance let me get out my measuring tool. That would be easier. Where's the bloomin' ruler? Oh, I can never remember which buttons for the ruler. There it is.
Hold tab.
Okay, so it's 5 times 38. So yeah, about 200 feet away, Estelle barely makes out the outline of what looks to be some kind of bunker or building that is being covered in sand. Ardrew, turning to you guys in the wagon,
Quickly, get yourselves over into that bunker. I must stay and protect the camels.
what's everyone doing?
I'm gonna start running
Open
towards
to
the
it.
shelter.
Okay. So the 5 of you start running towards the bunker. And as you're running, you look back just in time to see Ardrew putting up a barrier around him and the wagon and camels, shielding them from the sand.
That's great.
Oh,
There we go. Okay. So the 5 of you rushed into this bunker, and you make your way down these set of stairs, descending into a subterranean, almost like a facility of some kind. It's very futuristic, but it doesn't seem to have any power, and the front sliding door to get in is ajar. So, the passageway appears to be about 10 feet wide, so you can walk side by side. But it's very dark. It's pitch black right now. Being that all of you have dark vision, though, of course, you can see 40 feet as if it was dim light. So what is everybody doing?
Can I knock on the door?
You knock on the door. So as you rap on this big metal door, you hear it echo through the corridors.
We can get through the opening though, right?
Yeah, it's ajar. It's open,
Okay.
I don't
wide
think
enough for you
anybody's
guys
home.
to squeeze through.
I don't think
Wanna move
anybody's
forward,
home.
guys? Yeah.
I'll slowly and very carefully squeeze myself through the open part of the door.
So Rudy makes his way through open part of the door.
I'll walk through this massive hole as well.
Okay. Cordell follows. Estelle follows.
I want to light a
I wanna
torch
follow.
and then follow.
You want to light a torch and then follow? Okay.
Yes.
The whole place is filled with methane and we blow up.
I was debating that actually, but then yeah.
So Falric lights up a torch, and then he goes through, continuing to stay in front of the group with Rudy, and then Shatari follows behind. So you enter into this corridor. It's 10 feet wide all the way through, and it goes on for about about 70 feet down, and then it turns to the right. The walls are all in this futuristic space, metal material. This at one time was definitely a high-tech facility. So, what's everyone doing?
I'll
Okay.
move to the edge of the area where it appears to split. Or turn right.
So Rudy moves forward. His 30 feet.
I'll follow.
Balric. If I can get your torch and you to move at the same time. There we go. So Balric follows. Estelle, Cordell, Shatari, they all follow. Staying together. And we're just gonna do this. Okay. So you reach the turn. And you see up ahead that the corridor continues on for another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, about 40 feet before you come into a cross intersection. You see up ahead of you, there is a large sliding door that appears to be closed. And then, of course, there's the path to the left and the path to the right. So you decide to make your way to the intersection?
Yep.
Okay. So you all move forward to the intersection. And there you see this large metal sliding door in front of you, closed. There is a path to the left and a path to the right.
I'll start going to the right.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay. So Rudy makes his way to the right. Is everyone else, and Cordell, is everyone else following?
I'll follow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the group decides to go to the right. All right. You enter this room where there's another sliding door that's closed, and the room is about 50 by 50 feet wide, and there's some sort of huge machinery inside this room, along with some kind of panel that looks like it's a control panel of some sort. What's everyone doing?
Can I walk over and take a look at the control panel, see if anything stands out?
Same.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking
That
as
was,
well.
that's what I was about to do as well.
So Rudy, Falric, and Cordell walk up to this strange-looking panel. Okay. I want the three of you to give me an intelligence check. Okay. So Fulric and Rudy can't make heads or tails of this, but Cordell, you're looking at it and something catches your eye that looks like an on switch.
Get that on switch.
All right. So Cordell takes a moment and he throws the switch, and all of a sudden the lights come on. And it seems like the facility now has power.
Nice.
Oh, so that's what that does. On. Add that to my notes.
So, what's everybody doing?
Can I take a look at what this big thing is?
Okay.
Just really intrigued with all the.
Rudy walks over to the large machine-looking device. Give me an intelligence check.
Fail this. Oh wow.
Okay, yeah. You figure out that this is a generator. It's what's supplying the building with power.
Oh, so this is the power set. Nice.
I want to go
Shatari?
over to the door.
Shatari goes over to the door, and
It
as
looks
soon as
like
she
a
steps
panel.
close to the door, it opens.
Whoa!
Oh, cool.
What kind of sorcery is that?
Yeah. It's magic. Okay, guys, this door opened up. Should we go through it?
Sure.
Might as well.
Okay.
Since it's
So,
open.
Rudy decides it's best to stay in front of the group. Estelle, Cordell, you all join.
Does
I'll go with them.
Does the +1 stand for the single brain cell
What +1?
that I have to my intelligence?
Oh,
To my one brain cell.
that is just your
So, Ulrich
modifier.
could put his torch away, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it up.
Okay. So Fulric puts his torch out and puts it away. All right. The 5 of you continue down this long corridor. And you come to another room, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet by 30 feet wide and rectangular in shape. You see some sort of strange contraption and panel, and there appears to be some kind of chest.
I want to check out the panel.
Okay.
I'll take a look at this weird contraption thing.
Okay.
I want to check the chest to see if it has any magic on.
Oh, I disconnected.
Oh, yep, that happens. We'll wait for you to get back in. So, Cordell, you look at the panel, and it doesn't. Actually, give me an intelligence check. Sorry. Shatari, you said you wanted to check the chest for magic?
Yeah.
Okay, give me an Arcana check. And Rudy, give me an investigation check.
Mm.
Okay.
My brain cell's really tired.
Okay. So, Shatari, the chest does not appear to be magical in nature at all.
Okay.
Rudy, you can't figure out what the device in front of you is. And Cordell, you look at this device, the panel, but it appears like something had tore open part of the panel and ripped out some of the wires. But you realize that the wires could be put back in place and the device could be repaired.
Is any of us an electrician?
I'd like to. Well.
Alright, I'm back in the game.
Yes, you
Welcome
are.
back.
I can't figure out what this contraption is, so
Estelle,
you can help.
you had joined Shatari by the chest. What were you doing?
Mainly just creeping on her, but after she looked for magic, I was going to check to see if it's unlocked.
Okay. It appears to be unlocked.
Ooh.
Let's open it.
I was about to say, do we bust her open?
No.
Okay. So you open the chest.
Oh my!
Oh.
Mimic.
As soon as you touch the chest, you become stuck fast to it.
Uh-oh. Both of us?
Did you both touch it at the same time?
I don't know. I just said let's open it.
So who touched the chest?
I was
This
gonna
is
say both of us, but if you want, I can just
I
go in
would
and
say
touch
both
it.
of you touched it.
Yeah.
So you're
of
both
us.
stuck to it. Okay. And let's see.
Kind of creepy looking.
Could have checked if it was a mimic.
Okay.
He's
Well,
walking
no.
fly.
I take that back. You're not stuck to it yet. Both of you give me a Constitution check.
Constitution.
Yes.
Okay, 2. 9.
Okay. So Shatari is stuck to it currently.
Of course.
Estelle, you managed to pull your hand back before actually touching it, just in time to see Shatari get stuck to this chest and unable to pull her hand free.
So there's one hand that I got stuck.
Yeah, you got one hand stuck to this chest right now.
Okay.
And you can't pull your hand away from it. You can't figure out why.
Can I
What's that, Estelle?
Sorry, I didn't want to cut off Shatari, but I was gonna say, can I attack it? Can I chop at it and try to get her free?
Okay. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Yeah, and I was gonna try and stab him with my dagger.
As of right now, it's just a chest.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. You definitely hit it. Roll for damage.
So it's just a chest. We can't actually see what's there.
At the moment.
Okay.
All right. Everybody roll initiative.
Damn.
Let's roll, monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fulric, you have the initiative. What are you doing?
So her hand is just stuck to it, or
So as soon as Estelle strikes the chest to try and free Shatari from being stuck to it, it suddenly pops open, and this creature with gnarly teeth and a wide gaping maw kind of slithers forward out of the opening of the chest.
can I stab my greatsword down its mouth?
Okay, so you're gonna move over to it
Yes.
and attack it.
Yes.
Okay, roll for your attack. Okay. So you swing your great sword at this creature, and you hit it real hard. Roll for damage. Okay. So you hit it pretty hard, and you know it definitely felt it. Are you doing anything else this round?
No.
Okay. Shatari, it is now your turn, and your hand is stuck to this chest creature thing. So you are grappled. You can't move. What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my rapier, I think.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
Second, I gotta open my note. I should have done that. Rapier, 1d20. Okay.
Okay. That is a critical hit. Roll for damage.
4, 5, 8. 9.
Actually, no. It would be 14. It's a critical hit, so your damage
Oh.
dealt is doubled. Then you add your modifier to it.
Okay.
Good job. So Shatari stabs at it with her rapier, and she jabs the creature right in the mouth really hard, piercing through it and pulling her rapier back out. It starts bleeding, and it's hurt pretty bad now. It did not like that whatsoever. Are you doing anything else this round?
Let's see, that was my action.
Yep.
No.
Okay. It's now the mimic's turn. And he is going to let's see. So he has +5 to hit. He's gonna try and bite Shatari. And being that she's stuck to it currently, it has advantage. That's a 13 to hit.
My AC is 13, I believe. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it manages to bite you, dealing 7 damage as it sinks its teeth into your arm.
What is that?
And you start bleeding. It hurt really bad. That's all it can do at the moment. So Cordell, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna come over and stab it. Or I'm gonna
Okay.
come over that way, however far, and
Yeah, you get just in range. So go ahead and roll for your attack. Okay, so Cordell lunges at it with his rapier, but he manages to miss it. It snaps its lid closed just in time for you to stab right above it and pull your sword back, and then it swings back open. Are you doing anything else this round?
no.
Okay. Rudy, it's now your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up behind it and take a swing at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your attack. Good job. So Rudy brings his great axe down on this mimic and he strikes it hard. Roll for damage. So he sinks his great axe down into the creature, causing a big gash to open up on the back of its head, and it screams out in agony, and it's bleeding really bad and looking bad now. It's not happy at all about this situation. Are you doing anything else this round, Rudy?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Estelle, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna stab at it with my short sword.
All right, so you swing at it with your short sword. Go ahead and roll for your attack. And you miss.
I cry and I take my turn.
Are you doing anything else then?
Nah.
Okay. Top of the round, Fulric, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna poke it again.
All right, you swing your great sword at it. Roll for your attack. And you miss. Fulric swings his great sword at it, and again, the creature slams the lid shut just in time for the great sword to slice through the air above it, and then it snaps back open. Are you doing anything else?
It's getting smarter. I end my turn.
Okay. Shatari, it's now your turn.
Yep. I am gonna. Okay, not deep or anything. I'm gonna touch myself and go invisible.
You're going to touch yourself and go invisible.
Yeah. I'm still stuck to the chest, right?
Right.
Yep. So I want to go invisible. I know he's gonna
Okay.
attack me again.
So you cast your spell to go invisible.
Yep.
But it fizzles.
What? It fizzles.
It fizzles.
So it didn't work.
Correct.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else this round?
Yeah, that was my action, so I guess not.
Okay.
So does
mimic-
that?
What?
So that means I used my spell, though, right?
Yep. So that spell slot's been used. The mimic tries to bite Shatari again.
Hmm.
And he misses. And that's his turn. Cordell, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to poke him.
Okay, roll for your attack. So Cordell stabs at it with his rapier and manages to pierce the side of the head of the creature. Roll for damage. Okay. He deals 12 damage to the mimic, bringing it dangerously low on health. It's bleeding really bad now, hurt pretty badly, and not looking good at all. Are you doing anything else this round?
No.
Okay. Rudy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay. Roll for your attack.
Nope. Wrong dice. I rolled a D0.
Yeah, that's definitely not right. Okay, so yeah, you hit this creature with your great axe. Roll for damage. So, Rudy, how do you want to do this?
I want to like take a step back, raise my great axe above my head, and take a giant leap up and bring it right down in the middle.
All right. So Rudy takes a step back and with a running start leaps up into the air, bringing his great axe down onto the head of this creature and chopping it off completely. And the creature falls to the ground dead.
Yippee!
Oot, oot.
Am I still stuck?
No.
Okay, thank you.
So what's
forever.
everybody doing?
Can
Can
I
I do-
Can I investigate whatever that thing is?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check. What were you doing, Cordell? Sorry.
I'm gonna go look at it some more, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna ask if I'm gonna say this thing looks like we can fix it. Can we turn off the power and see if we can fix this thing so I don't get electrocuted?
Ah, smart thinking, Cordell.
So,
I can go down there and turn off the power.
I would appreciate it.
Cordell, you see that there is a power plug that you can unplug, cutting the power from the panel itself.
Okay, that sounds like a dandy way to go about it.
Okay.
I'd like to cut power to it and then try to repair it.
Okay, so you cut the power. Fulric, yeah, you can't make out heads or tails what this device is. So there's that. Shatari, Rudy, and Estelle, what are you doing?
I want to do a history check, see if I recognize anything, because this kind of just see if I know anything.
Okay. So you're gonna roll a knowledge check.
History.
Knowledge history, yes. So, you recall back to your time on the spaceship on your way here when you were learning about Offstar 4 that the first original settlers of the planet had some high tech and had built some underground facilities like this one. It was a means of protecting their technology, which has been lost through the ages by the current settlers. So they don't have a lot of knowledge about this futuristic tech. But yeah, you recall that these sorts of bunkers were lost in time.
I'll relay that to everyone else. Guys, this is an ancient civilization that originally inhabited this planet before the people we've met.
It was
obviously
it was the
obviously
original
they're very
settlers of the
original
planet.
settlers, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they've used this to protect their technology, so there's going to be some pretty cool stuff in here.
Okay. Estelle, Shatari, what are you doing?
I was gonna go up with Ulrich. Because he didn't discover anything on that, right?
He couldn't figure it out.
So I'm gonna investigate it, I guess.
All right, give me an
if I
investigation
can.
check.
And that being said, I'm just kind of watching and listening, piecing together what everyone's saying.
Okay.
Do I still remember? Because I have it written on my notes about a dwarves in the north nearest to rock that might have knowledge about Gashics.
Correct.
I wonder, is this related?
Not
in
related.
any way?
No, it's not related.
Bummer.
Okay. So Shatari, with some, investigating, you kind of look around the device, and you figure out that this device is a high-tech storage device of some kind, like a locker.
Oh. Hey guys, this is like a storage locker. Maybe it's connected to that control panel, and it's got some goodies in it.
Okay. Flashing back over to Cordell. You.
Hopefully they're flashing. We
Uh,
cut the power off.
you unplug the panel, cutting the power to it, and try to repair it. So, let me just quickly clear. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay. So, you open up the side panel of this control panel, and you take a look at the disconnected wires, and you can see different locations of where these wires should be hooked up to. Okay. And as you're looking at them, you can see there is a different number of lights on each of these connection points, rather. And using your intelligence, you figure out that this is how many wires should be connected to that particular point. For the sake of this puzzle, I'm going to explain how this works. So you have either 2 wires or a single wire that you use to connect to each of the panels. All of the panels must be connected with the correct amount of wires. And it's that simple.
So just place them like on top or what?
No, not on top. Like in the spaces in between, and you connect them.
So
you connect them
that
all
one
the way
needs
to
to
the
be
point. Stop
all the way.
interrupting me, please. You
Okay.
connect them all the way to the point to the other node that you want to connect. I'll give you an example. Say you want to connect 2 wires from this bottom node to the top node. You would place them like this. And then those 2 are connected with 2 wires. Understand?
Yep. But isn't that a 3-wire node?
Right. So
he
then
didn't say that was
each
the
one of them
answer
would.
to it.
Right.
Right. So then each one of them would need one more wire connected to another node.
Yep, I get it.
Okay. I gotta pull open my notebook so that I can check the answer sheet. Do, 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 do.
I got 2 of them stuck together.
Uh-huh. Let me see. Okay, I think. Yep. Make sure I got the right answer here. What ones are stuck together that you are trying to get rid of?
Right here. Oh, I got it separated, I think, now. Hmm.
Wires cannot connect diagonally.
I just have it sitting there for now.
Okay. Just wanted to point that out.
That's going to be connecting 3 to that 2.
The wires don't turn. They can't connect diagonally or
Okay.
yeah, it's a straightforward connection.
What the hell? Okay. Thinking maybe, let's see, 2, 4. Well, that's got 5.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, I didn't realize you could put them back in.
Yep.
You double.
Okay. As soon as Cordell placed the last wire in place, everything looks good. And the puzzle has been solved.
Cool.
Yay.
Yippee!
Okay. Just about everybody's fully loaded in. Come on. Just waiting on Rudy to finish loading. Okay. So Cordell finishes fixing the control panel
Plugs it in.
and plugs it in, and it lights up. Give me an intelligence check. Okay. So you figure out that this control panel manages the lock for the storage container, and you press some buttons and it unlocks. Who's opening it?
Should be unlocked, guys.
I suppose I'll try and open it.
Okay. So Fulric opens it up and pulls out a scroll and some oops, that's not supposed to happen. Let me just pull that aside real quick. Let me get you guys off of it. Hang on. God dang it. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix Ulrich's goofy position, but so you pull out a scroll and some sort of metal plate with a hole in the middle of it. Okay.
Interesting.
What is everybody doing?
Looking at the plate. All right. I think I've seen those in bathrooms before.
I don't think there's anything else in here, so I guess I'll just head over to the doorway and wait for everyone else.
Okay. So Rudy starts making his way towards the door.
I'll follow.
I follow.
Cordell,
I will
Estelle.
follow.
Ulrich. Okay. Shatari, you just gonna stand there? All right. The five of you decide to leave this room, make your way back to the electrical room, and to the intersection. What's everybody doing?
I'll take a right. We'll go that way.
I agree.
Okay.
I also agree.
So you guys turn right, and you head towards the sliding door. And I can get my cursor in the right spot. And the door opens up and leads into a long hallway. There is a bunch of different paths up in front of you. Several to the left, one to the right. You go in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
Up to the
Go on.
next intersection, I suppose.
Okay. So you move down this hallway, long corridor, and you stop, and you see to the left that there's another sliding door.
I want to check out the next intersection.
Yes? Everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you decide to keep going forward to the next intersection, and you see that the hallway continues going forward quite a ways. There's another sliding door to the left, and then another hallway to the right that turns again.
I say we use the maze strategy and follow the right wall.
It's good to me.
We'll never get lost. I don't know if that's true or not. Because I think the last time we went all right, I think we ended up hitting a dead end.
So all of you are going to turn right.
Yeah, may as
Yeah.
well.
Okay. You go down this hallway, and it again turns left, and there's another long corridor. You go
And
down the
eventually we'll-
corridor. You go down the corridor, and you come to a rectangular room. This one's a little larger. You see various storage boxes. You see another control panel of some kind and another device. And you see a large rat hiding over by the storage containers. What's everyone doing?
I want to check the storage container. The like little things here.
Okay.
I'm gonna see whatever that is.
So Fulrich's gonna go check out the device. Shatari's gonna go look at the panel. Rudy went to go check out the storage containers. Cordell's gonna join Rudy for the storage containers. Estelle, what are you doing?
I'm deciding peaceful or chaotic right now, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go and see if the friend is nice. If the rat is nice.
Okay.
More or less try and scare it off, see if it'll fight me or not.
All right. So, as the 5 of you make your way into this room to your various different locations, Estelle walks up to the rat and it tries to bite her.
Yeah, okay, I kick it. I'm gonna try and kick it.
Wait. Don't kick it.
I'm gonna kick the rat,
Okay,
Rudy.
so that is.
Don't kick it. Don't kick it.
Okay, I
I'm
pause.
gonna yell.
I
I'm gonna
feel
yell.
a second
Don't kick
wind.
it.
As my foot is raising, I pause.
Uno momento. I think with my.
I wait unsteadily, foot raised in the air.
Yeah, I know. Speak with animals as a ritual now since I'm level 3. So can I talk to Rat?
Just
See
a
if Rat is
moment.
friend.
Just a moment. So, first off, it tried to bite her. So,
Who's
let's
threatened?
see what happens with that.
Rude.
That's a 16 to hit.
And she do hit.
Okay. So, it do 4 piercing damage as it sinks its teeth into your hand.
Indubitably it did.
Okay. Rudy, you say you try to speak with it?
Yeah.
And what is that exactly?
It's a
not
ritual.
It's not a spell, so
It's a ritual that I learned from the path that I chose for being a barbarian.
it's a ritual?
Oh, that's gonna take time. Fuck.
Correct.
Should've done that earlier. Well, guess we're killing the rat.
I try
Yeah,
to
God
effing
damn
hunt it.
Everyone roll initiative.
Try to do the right thing. Maybe it
Don't-
knows common. I don't know. Nope. Damn it.
Nice roll, Cordell.
It was.
Oh, damn. Stupid lag. Okay. So, as Rudy, Cordell and Estelle start dealing with this rat, suddenly from the ceiling, a large ooze drops down onto the floor. Cordell, you have the initiative. What are you doing?
I think I would just like to stab the rat.
Okay, so then roll for your attack against the rat. And you stab at it with your rapier and miss. Would you like to do anything else this turn?
No. Well, stream, look at that.
So Cordell starts yelling, "Hey, look!" Estelle,
Big blobby thing.
it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, so taking the Archetype Assassin, would I have advantage on the rat since he hasn't gone yet?
Technically, it did go first.
Oh, it did. It did. Okay. Never mind. That being said, I'm gonna try and stab through its little rat body with my short sword.
Okay, so make your attack on the rat with your short sword. Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
I'm rolling with vengeance today.
Okay. So, Estelle, pissed off that she got bit by this rat, swings her short sword at it and cleaves the dumb thing right in half.
Yes. Exactly that.
Killing it instantly. Would you like to do anything else this round?
Other than looking a little crazy, my eye twitching, hand shaking a little bit, that ends my turn.
Okay. The giant ooze. The giant ooze, known as an okra jelly, starts slithering across the floor towards Fulric. And let's see. It is going to make an attack against him. And it has a +4 to hit. Oh, it misses.
Yes. So, curious. I do have the riposte attack. Whenever they attack and miss me, I can attack back with extra damage. Is that only on my turn?
I'm sorry, for what? For
the riposte attack.
riposte? On your
My ability.
turn, you have to expend one of your superiority dice for that.
Okay, I was just making sure it was on my turn.
Yeah, it's on your turn. You have to spend a superiority die to use it. Oh wait, no.
It's
No,
a
sorry.
reaction.
That one's treated like a reaction, right?
Yeah.
So you have to spend a superiority die.
Okay, I just throw it off the table then.
Good job.
I need to be
Okay.
aggressive.
And you got a 7.
That was just me grabbing it. That
Oh.
was my roll.
Oh, okay.
I'll
so
take
you
the
got
7 though.
You got a 5. All right, and let's see, where is that again on your handbook? Nope. Nope. Repost, where are you?
Right here.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, when it misses you, you can attack it. You can use your reaction, spend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. If you hit, you add the superiority die to the attack's damage. So you need to make an attack against it. That definitely hits. So now roll for damage and add that 5 from your superiority die to the damage.
Uh, 12.
All right. So the okra jelly tries to strike Fulric, and Fulric manages to sidestep just in time to get missed, swinging his great sword at the okra jelly at the same time, hitting it for 12 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And all of a sudden, when he swings his sword at this jelly, it splits in half.
Gross.
Great. Now we got 2 to deal with.
That means I need to do some math real quick here. Okay. There we go. All right. So that is the okra jelly's turn. Rudy, you are now up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go after this jelly here.
Okay, so Rudy walks 10 feet over to the closest okra jelly. And what are you doing?
Take a swing at it.
All right, roll for your attack.
Yeah, no, I rolled the right one. Damn it.
So Rudy swings at it with his great axe, but he manages to miss the jelly as the jelly flattens itself out and kind of slithers off to the side a little. Are you doing anything else?
It's a bonus action to rage, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Okay, so Rudy suddenly gets really, really angry about missing this jelly and goes into a fit of rage.
So now I have resistance to all damage except psychic.
Correct. So now it is Shatari's turn. Shatari, what are you doing?
Oops, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Creatures within 20 feet. Okay. I want to cast sleep on
Sleep?
Yeah, on the slimes.
That will affect
Oh
a
wait,
certain amount of creatures within range.
yeah, and those guys are in range. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna stand here, turn around, and look at those guys. You're like, what the hell are you doing? You're splitting them in half, and now we got more to deal with.
Yeah, that's a slime.
So are you holding your action then?
Yep.
Okay. Balric, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sidestep and just fucking obliterate them with fire.
Okay. So you do a sidestep, stepping in between them, and you build up your burning embers in your throat, taking a deep breath and releasing your fire breath. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. And their Constitution is a +2. That one failed. And that one failed. So they both fail. Roll for damage.
What was the damage die?
So, I think it went up when you leveled. Let me double
That's
check.
what I was also gonna ask.
Yeah, let me double check. So no, it did not. That doesn't go up until level 6. So it's 2d6.
Any modifiers?
Nope, it's just straight 2d6. Okay, so each of the ochre jellies takes 6 damage from your fire breath. They start to sizzle and bubble a little, and they screech. They're not happy about getting hit by fire. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Don't I have a secondary action where I can attack again, or I feel like there has to be something to initiate that?
So
I'll just end my turn for now, and I'll look into it.
yeah, you have action surge. Which yeah. So yes, you automatically get an additional action per turn.
Okay. In that case, I will.
Or once. Sorry, once. You only can do it once per short or long rest. So, do you wish to use your action surge or save it?
I think I will save it.
Okay. Then that'll end your turn. Cordell,
Yep.
what are you doing?
I want to know if they're like, if we're actually hurting these things, or if there's a special way to like do damage. Is there anything I can?
Yeah, you definitely notice that they are getting hurt, especially once you saw Falric hit them with his fire breath and they started bubbling. they are getting hurt.
So kind of a nature type thing, then. I'm not sure what to do. I guess poke it?
Which one?
The one closest to me.
Okay, so you walk over here and make your attack with your rapier. Okay. So you stab at it with your rapier, sinking your blade directly into the ooze. Roll for damage. Okay. So you sink your blade into this ooze, and all of a sudden, it just completely deflates into a puddle on the ground.
Yay.
Okay. Are you doing anything else this round?
No, I don't think I can do anything.
Okay. Estelle, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk. Ooh, here, wait. Looks like I'm gonna come over here to this one.
Yeah, just a sec here. I gotta change my angle. Okay, so you get right there.
And then I'm gonna attempt to stab at it with my short sword.
You stab at it, yes. And oh, you haven't made your roll yet. Okay, there we go. Yep. So you stab at it with your short sword, and you sink your short sword into it. Roll for damage. Okay.
Yippee! And that'll do me.
All right. So the ooze is not happy about this. It's hurt pretty badly now, and barely holding its form. That means it is the Okra Jelly's turn. It is going to make an attack on Fulric. And it gets a +4 to hit. So this ooze lunges forward at you, Fulric. That's a 12 to hit.
I'm a 16, so no.
Okay, so it misses you. It lunges forward trying to hit you, but it just falls short since it's struggling to keep its form together. That's all it can do this turn, so now it is Rudy's turn. Rudy.
I'm gonna swing at the slime again.
Okay, so you step over by Estelle behind the ooze and swing your great axe at it. Roll for your attack. That hits. Roll for damage.
And
Okay. So Rudy swings his great axe down on this ooze. Stupid lag. Come on. He strikes it with his great axe. It loses its form and falls into a puddle on the ground. Okay. So,
I want to go back and search these boxes.
so Rudy's gonna go up to the crates over here. Ulrich's gonna go back to this device. Cordell's gonna go join Shatari at the panel. And Estelle, what are you doing?
I'm going to search the rat.
Okay. So Estelle, give me a nature check.
Can
Rudy,
I search this?
give me an investigation check. Ulrich, give me an investigation check. Shatari and Cordell, give me an intelligence check. So, Estelle
Wow.
tries to harvest this rat, and she just completely butchers it, getting nothing of use off of it.
Sorry, I'm still real angry about it, apparently.
Apparently. Okay. Okay. Ulrich, you can't figure out what that contraption is. Okay. Uh-huh. Very good.
My brain cell is not working.
So, let me clear the thing here. Okay. Rudy, you scour through these crates, and most of them are empty, but you do find another metal plate with a hole in it.
Can I guess not. Would I be able to investigate it further to see if I can figure out, like, maybe the history of what it might be, or...
You can certainly try.
Or just investigate it?
Investigation is used for, like, searching for objects, things
So
like
do the
that.
history, see what it was probably used
Right.
for.
Right.
Still doesn't really change my role.
Because it's intelligence.
And I'm a dumb barbarian.
Not that dumb. You have average intelligence compared
Well,
to most. Yeah, you have no idea what they're used for.
goes in the square hole.
All right, and then Shatari and Cordell, both of you look at this control panel, and you see a lever on it that looks promising.
Pull the lever.
Hold the lever.
Okay, so the two of you together pull the lever, and the contraption in front of Ulrich, suddenly the hole in the top of it opens up, and up from within the hole, a pedestal raises up with some sort of mysterious yellow crystal.
Hey guys, there's a crystal that just came out of this.
It's gotta go somewhere.
It's with my knowledge of ores and stuff, could I inspect the crystal and see if I know anything?
You can try.
I don't know, what would that be? Or if Fulric was going to do that,
Uh,
since he has it.
So that right. For that, let's see. It would be a nature check, but with advantage because of your smithing and mining background.
Oh, I'll walk over to Fulric and ask if I could take a look at it.
Go for it.
Still a +1, but with advantage.
Okay. You look at this crystal, and it's nothing like you've ever seen before. This is not a normal crystal, and it has this strange vibration to it.
Oh, it's vibrating. Huh. This is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I'll hand it back to Fulric.
Okay.
And then he starts vibrating.
So what are you doing there, Fulric?
Can I also investigate it and see if I can identify it?
You can try.
Can I perform an Arcana check as well?
Sure. So Estelle's going to come up to you, and she's going to check it out with you.
I'm on the
Yeah,
lookout
you
for
haven't a clue,
gadgets.
Fulric.
Awesome.
So Estelle takes a look at it with her discerning eye of the arcane, and she sees a magical aura around this strange crystal. It's definitely magical in nature.
Am I able to discern what it is, or could I perform another to look harder?
No, it would be based off of your initial roll.
Okay.
And you don't know the school of magic that this is from, but it is a powerful enchantment.
Okay.
So, Fulric, are you going to take the crystal?
I think I'm going to give it to Estelle since she knows more about it.
Okay. So,
What?
Fulric hands Estelle the crystal. And what are you doing with it?
Well, I don't know now. I feel like I have all this responsibility I wasn't prepared for. This might sound stupid, but is there some way that I could check if I feel different when I'm holding it, if it does something when in my possession, if that makes sense? Do I
Okay.
notice anything is what I mean.
Other than the fact that this strange crystal seems to hum and vibrate with magic, nothing is out of the ordinary.
Okay, then with that, I'm just gonna kind of hold it up in the air, look generally at the room, around the room. If any of you guys want to check this out, feel free, but I have no idea where to start. It's humming, and it has powerful magic, but not something that I'm familiar with. So I don't know if maybe Shatari, you might want to help with that, but or maybe an Arcana check, maybe something you're more familiar with. But yeah, feel free if anyone wants to look at it.
Alright, yeah, I'll do an Arcana check on it.
Go ahead, give me an Arcana check.
Maybe not. Okay, 19.
You also see that there is a very powerful enchantment on this crystal. It's got an aura around it. Let's see. So it is some kind of evocation, but there's something else as well. Something you can't quite make out.
Can I place it in the bag of holding for later use?
That's what I was,
Yeah, I was
gonna
gonna
say.
ask.
Let's store it and see if we figure out anything along the way.
Okay. So you put the crystal in the bag of holding. Okay. What's everybody doing?
I'm gonna
Let's go
get back into
head
our
this
line.
way.
Yeah, I think that's all for this room. Let's get going.
Okay. So all of you get back into your marching order. Chitari wanted to go and try to cultivate or harvest the okra jellies.
Yeah, because maybe they'll give me something for alchemy.
Do you have any vials?
Not on me. Estelle, did you put some vials in the community bag?
I didn't put like empty ones, but I did put the giant spider ones.
Same.
Okay.
I also have spider venom in there, vials. If you
All
want
right,
to just
yeah.
grab one and pour it out, that'll be cool.
So we got 2 giant spider venoms in there. Okay, we'll take one out, empty it for the jellyfish. Or jellies.
Okra
whatever they are.
jelly.
Okra jelly. So there's the vial.
I need you to make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay. You get nothing off of that okra jelly.
Okay, so can I try the other one?
You can try.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay. You get a vial of okra ooze.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need vials to collect certain stuff, so
Mhm,
bear that in mind. Vials, jars, things like that. All right,
mhm.
the 5 of you make your way back down the corridor you came from, back to the cross intersection, and you all decide to go forward.
I wanted to go right.
Okay. So Cordell's gonna go right. Balric wanted to go forward. Rudy wanted to go forward. What's Estelle and Shatari doing?
I'll go with Cordell.
Estelle's gonna go with Cordell.
I'll go forward.
I don't think it's a good idea to split up.
Yeah, I agree.
heads or tails this shit.
Yeah.
All right, Rudy is saying go right with them, so I'll have to agree.
Okay. All right. So the 5 of you change course and start going to the right. Down this long corridor. To your left, you see another one of the mechanical sliding doors, and then the corridor continues on a ways and turns left again.
Straight.
Follow the maze tactic.
Yep.
Okay. So you all make your way down the corridor, turn left, and you come to another door, but this one looks different from all the rest. And you see some sort of panel set into the middle of it.
You want to come back to this one? This one last? 'Cause it's weird and
What's
different.
What is the shape of the panel?
So the shape of the panel, it looks like a big square with pegs sticking in it in different spots.
In what way?
In a seemingly random order. There's just pegs sticking out of this square panel.
I say we come back to this one.
I'm gonna have to agree.
So the 5 of you turn around, make your way back down the corridor, and turn right to this sliding door here. The door opens, and you come into a moderately sized room. It's 50 by 50 feet wide. There's a bunch of storage crates, a chest, and a just like a work table.
Can I use Mage Hand on the chest?
You certainly can.
Yes, please.
Okay. So Shatari went up to the work table. Bulric walked up to the chest. What was everyone else doing?
Bill wanted to use Mage Hand, right?
Cordell
Yeah.
is going to use Mage Hand on the chest. What is Estelle and Rudy doing?
I'm going to stand back and watch the chest, scared.
Okay. Rudy, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna go to the boxes.
Okay, so Rudy's going to go over to these crates here in the corner. Rudy, go ahead and... What?
No, fine. I'll stay at the boxes. I was gonna go to the work table instead, but I'll do the boxes.
Okay. Then give me an investigation check. Cordell?
Yep.
You're using Mage Hand. Okay, Rudy, you don't find anything in those crates. You're using Mage Hand on the chest.
That's. I'm hoping, yes.
What are you using your Mage Hand to do?
To see if I can open it.
Okay. So you use your Mage Hand on the chest to open it. And the chest opens. Balric, standing in front of it, peers
Can I take
inside.
a step back? Oh, never mind.
Peers inside the chest and sees a flawed jasper, a flawed citrine, 2 rings, and another metal plate with a hole in the middle. Do you take them?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
What's everyone else doing? And Cordell, Mage Hand is a
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
It's a cantrip.
cantrip. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was cantrip or level 1. What's everyone doing?
I wanna like search this table and
It's just
Is
a
it
work
look-
table. There's nothing
Okay.
special about it.
it's special. Okay.
Can I search these boxes?
I was just gonna do the same.
Okay, both of you give me an investigation check.
And I'm gonna search the boxes again, see if I missed anything the first time I searched.
Okay. Okay. Fulric and Rudy, you don't find anything of note, but Estelle searches one last crate and finds another metal plate with a hole in the middle of it.
Interesting.
What's everyone doing?
There's really nothing else in here. I guess we'll. If we're
Go
following
out
the
and
right
go to-
method,
Yeah.
we're gonna go this one and save that other door for last.
Oh, this lag is just killing me tonight. Okay. So the 5 of you make your way back down to the main corridor, turn right, coming to another a first original intersection that you came from, and then turn right again.
Right.
Yes, right, not left.
Right.
And you come up to another sliding door, and as you get close to it, it opens, and you enter into a room, and you are immediately greeted by 5 animated skeletons. Everyone, roll initiative.
Hey, Peter shouldn't gone in this room.
Wrong button.
Crappy number.
Estelle, you have the initiative. What are you gonna do?
I am going to head in front of this skeleton and attempt to. Hold on, I gotta read something quick. And I'm going to hit that one, and because they haven't gone yet, I have advantage on the roll, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And because you have advantage, you also get sneak attack damage if you hit.
Okay, cool. That's what I was really banking on.
Yep. That is definitely a hit.
Cool beans.
Roll for damage. Roll your regular damage first with your modifier.
Okay.
And then roll your sneak attack damage.
Sorry, I was double checking.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
That's 11 damage total.
Alright, and then that'll do me.
All right. So Estelle stabs at this skeleton with her short sword. She takes off one of its arms and breaks a few ribs, and it doesn't look good at all. It's barely holding together. Moving on to Rudy. What are you doing, Rudy?
I'm gonna run up to this skeleton here.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage again because I'm sure it's worn off by now. And then I'm gonna swing.
Okay. Then roll for your attack.
Yippee! That's a crit.
Okay. Roll for damage. So you did a total of 11 damage.
11.
Okay. So Rudy smashes this skeleton with his great axe, doing a ton of damage to it, breaking off a leg, an arm, some ribs. It's not looking good at all. Are you doing anything else this turn? I think that was all you can do, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So then it is Shatari's turn. Shatari, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move over right there.
Point again. In the corner there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move over to the corner of the room.
And I'm gonna play my flute
Okay.
and inspire Cordell.
Okay. So she plays a tune on her flute, filling Cordell with inspiration. That means, Cordell, you get an inspiration die to use. And is that your turn, Shatari?
Yeah.
Okay. Cordell, it is now your turn. What are you doing? Okay, so you march up to this skeleton here. And are you going to an attack?
Right.
Okay. So roll for your attack.
That was poor.
Well, yes, it is poor. But you do have a 1d6 inspiration die that you can use if you choose to. Or you can save it for something else.
Roll again?
No,
What
you
it
would
is,
just
or what
roll a
is the-
d6. You would just roll a d6 and add to it. Yep. Good job. So you add your inspiration to it, and you manage to just barely hit the skeleton. Roll for damage. So Cordell stabs at this skeleton with his rapier, and he knocks out a bunch of ribs, hurting it pretty badly. It doesn't look too good.
Thank you for the
Are you doing
inspiration.
anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. If he hadn't rolled a 6, it would have still been a miss. So he got lucky. Balric, you're up. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm going to go up to this guy and I'm gonna smack him.
Okay. So
With
roll for your
rapier.
attack. That is definitely a hit. Roll for damage. Okay. So Falric swings his great sword at this skeleton, knocking its head off of its shoulders, and it suddenly collapsed into a pile of bones and broken armor onto the floor. I can
And
get
that
it
will
to
be
lay down. Okay. Yeah, it just freaking upgraded itself again, didn't it? That'll work. Okay. All right, the skeletons get to go next. And they have a +4 to hit. Okay. So, the skeleton in front of Estelle takes a swing at her, and he critically fails, so that's a miss. The one in front of Rudy takes a swing at him with his short sword, and that's a 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, so he misses Rudy. And then the other two skeletons that are left, one moves up to Fulric, the other one moves up to Rudy. And the one in front of, or besides rather, Fulric, takes a swing at him with his short sword. And that is a 22 to hit.
I am a 16.
Okay, so it hits you with his short sword. You take 5 points of piercing damage, piercing. And then the other one takes a swing at Rudy. And misses. All right. Estelle, we're back at the top of the round. What are you doing?
I am. Oops, I can't hold the button for some reason. I'm going to swing at the guy in front of me again.
Okay, roll for your attack then.
Oof.
And that is a miss. So Estelle swings her short sword at him, and it goes right in between his ribs, slicing through and missing. Are you doing anything else?
No, that'll end my turn.
Okay. Rudy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me again.
Okay, roll for your attack. With
I'm
advantage because you're raging.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage. Okay. So you swing your great axe at the skeleton in front of you again, and you cleave it in half right at the base of its spine. It collapses into a pile of bones and armor on the ground. Okay. Are you doing anything else this round?
I'm gonna. Oh, I know that'd be an action. No, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Shatari, what are you doing?
Yeah, in that area. Okay, I'm going to or play my flute for Estelle and inspire her.
Okay. So Shatari plays her flute again, and Estelle, you hear the tune and you feel that familiar tingle of inspiration wash over you.
Ooh.
Are you doing anything else, Shatari?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Cordell, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to poke that feller.
Okay, so you move forward next to the skeleton there and roll for your attack. So Cordell stabs at the skeleton with his rapier, and his blade goes right in between the ribs, just completely missing him. Okay, are you doing anything else this round?
Nope.
And it's Falrick's turn. Falrick, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack the skeleton.
Okay, roll for your attack. That is a hit. Roll for damage. Okay, so Falrick swings his great sword and he smashes the skeleton, busting him up, knocking off an arm, bunch of ribs, chipping his jaw, and he's looking rough. Not gonna take much more to knock him down. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Can I? No, I won't actually. Never mind. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. So now the skeleton in front of Falrick's gonna swing at him again. That is a 21 to hit. So you take another 5 points, I think it was. I need to look. Yeah, it was 5 points. Okay. Another 5 points of piercing damage. And then the other one is going to make an attack against Rudy. He swings his short sword at Rudy, and it's an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so then Rudy takes 5 points of piercing damage.
But I have resistance to piercing.
You do, so it is reduced to 3 points. All right, that is the skeletons. Now it is Estelle's turn. Oh wait, there was one more skeleton. Oops. Yep, sorry. And the skeleton in front of Estelle swings at her. For 18.
She hits.
All right, so Estelle takes 5 points of piercing damage. Now it's Estelle's turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attempt to stab him again with my short sword.
Okay, roll for your attack. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Yippee!
All right. So Estelle knocks the skull off of that skeleton. It falls to the floor in a pile of bones and armor. Are you doing anything else?
Nope, that'll end my turn.
Okay. And that means it is Rudy's turn once again. Rudy, what are you doing?
Swinging at the one in front of me.
All right. Roll for your attack.
With advantage still?
Yep. You're still raging, so yep. Okay, that's a hit. Roll for damage. Nice. So Rudy winds back with his great axe and swings at this skeleton, and he just absolutely smashes it, and it falls to the ground in a pile of bones and armor. Are you doing anything else this turn?
Nope.
Okay. Shatari, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Now I'm gonna inspect the control panel.
Okay. So give me a intelligence check. So you can't figure out what this panel's supposed to be used for.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else?
Nope, I used up all my inspiration, so I'm done.
Okay. Cordell, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to poke him.
Okay. Roll for your attack. Okay. That is a hit. Roll for damage. So Cordell pierces the skeleton through the eye socket with his rapier, and it falls to the ground in a pile of bones and armor. And the threat is over. What would everyone like to do?
I'm gonna head over to this strange cubic object.
Shatari and Estelle walk over to the strange cube-shaped device. Who was going over to that panel? Sorry. Cordell? Ulrich, you're going over to the other panel.
Yep.
And Rudy, you're going to go over here with Cordell. Okay. Everybody roll intelligence checks.
Oh, I didn't see that you had to re-roll.
Okay. So, Fulric, you can't make heads or tails of the panel that you're at. Not quite sure what it means. Shatari and Rudy, you aren't quite sure, but Estelle, you realize that this cube-shaped sort of device is another type of storage.
Okay.
And Cordell, the panel that you're looking at, you figure out operates the lock on the storage.
I'll operate it.
Okay. So Cordell unlocks the strange cube-shaped storage device. It pops open, and get rid of our counter tracker. And inside Shatari and Estelle, you see 140 gold pieces, a cracked amethyst, another metal plate, and a ring.
Well,
Who's taking it?
Throw it in the pouch.
yeah, the holding bag.
Bag of holding. Who's taking the metal plate?
Haven't those been going in the bag of holding too, or?
No.
Oh. I'll take it. Take it, you know.
Okay.
I think I got more space than she does. So.
What's everybody doing?
On to the next room, or should we check out this console?
I mean, I don't have space to take anything, but did we check the skeletons at all?
No, nobody has done anything with the skeletons.
Probably do that.
No.
Okay.
I'll check
Okay.
one of them.
Okay.
There's 5 skeletons, so.
There's 5 skeletons, so each one of you take a skeleton. Okay. And I need all of you to make a religion check. Okay, so everybody got their loot on their desk. What's everyone doing?
Go to the next door or room or whatever.
The next raid.
Okay. So at this point, I think we should probably call it here.
Okay.
All right.
What is hiding behind the large door with the panel? Will the Moonshadow Marauders ever make it to the capital? Find out next time on Dragon's Blood.